motorway, which merged at the intersection, separates again. The highway surface is automatically lighted by continuous tubing in the highway safety curbing, which evenly illuminates the road surface. In the foreground is a model airport, an efficient combination of motor, air, and rail transportation in the world of tomorrow. And now we see an enlarged section of 1960s express motorway. Along the ledge of this beautiful precipice, traffic moves at unreduced rates of speed. Safe distance between cars is maintained by automatic radio control. Curved sides assist the driver in keeping his car within the proper lane under all circumstances. The keynote of this motorway, safety. Safety with increased speed. This 1960 drama of transportation progress is but a symbol of future progress in every activity, made possible by constant striving toward new and better horizons. Over a spectacular suspension bridge, the motorway enters a large city, spanning the navigable river on which it is situated and forming a gateway to the city. A feature of this bridge is the elimination of congestion and the elimination of interference from all the various converging motorways and from all the feeder roads. And now we see a great river city of 1960. 20 years ago, the population of this city was approximately 1 million persons. It is much larger, rebuilt and replanned. Residential, commercial, and industrial areas all have been separated for greater efficiency and greater convenience. A vast circular airport is close to the city, with a giant dirigible hangar. So that it can be turned easily to meet any wind direction, it is resting in a pool of liquid. Outside is an airport with its hangars and planes. There are special facilities for handling of the inland airports of 1960. Here is an American city replanned around a highly developed, modern traffic system. The parks of the city have continuity, proper placement. These areas are united into long green strips surrounding each community. Along both banks of the river, beautifully landscaped parks replace the outworn areas of an older day. An industrial docking basin, newly completed, takes care of all the shipping from the adjacent industrial area. On all express city thoroughfares, the rights of way have been so rooted as to displace outmoded business sections and undesirable slum areas whenever possible. Of a mile-high skyscraper's tower with convenient rest and recreational facilities for all. On many of the buildings are landing decks for helicopters and autogyros. An important intersection in the great metropolis of 1960. Elevated sidewalks give a new measure of safety and convenience to pedestrians. They actually double the available width for traffic in the street. And so, we see some suggestion of the things to come. A world which, far from being finished, is hardly yet begun. A world with a future in which all of us are tremendously interested, because that is where we are going to spend best of our lives. In a future which can be whatever we propose to make it. True, each of us may have different ideas as to what that future will be. But every forward outlook reminds us that all the highways of all research and all communication, all the activities of science, lead us onward to better methods of doing things, with new opportunities for employment and better ways of living, as we go on determined to unfold the constantly greater possibilities of the world of tomorrow, as we move more and more rapidly forward, penetrating new horizons in the spirit of individual enterprise, in the great American way.
The fair also introduced America to the fictional Middleton family in a movie produced to promote the fair. The Middletons, a stereotypical small-town family from Indiana, visit the fair while staying with Grandma in New York. In this scene, the family plans the day while enjoying a traditional American breakfast.
All set, Mother. Come on, everybody. Breakfast is ready.
That's the best news I heard since I got here. Hi, Mom. Boy, am I hungry.
I don't know which I've been looking forward to the most, the fair or your cooking, Mother.
Don't pay any attention to him, Grandma. He says that to all the cooks.
Well, you can't make a cook mad by liking her cooking. That's a good thing for a young man to remember.
I'll say it is. That's how Dad got his corporation.
Hey, that's not a corporation. That's private ownership.
A man's entitled to a stomach at his age. Anyway, it's nice to have my family with me again. Even if it took a World's Fair to get you here.
Well, we thought you had your hands full with just one member of the family.
Nonsense. Barbara's been a lifesaver. Really, she has. I'd have been pretty lonely here without her.
How is she getting along with that art business she's studying?
I don't know, Tom. It's over my head. I gave up when she told me pictures on calendars weren't art.
Morning, Dad.
Good morning, Babs.
Morning, Mother.
Morning.
Morning, Grandma.
Morning, dear.
And that's for a fresh little brother. That's a fine way to treat a guy that's come all the way from Indiana to see you.
The fair, of course, had nothing to do with it. Oh, I've got to be running along now. I'm late. Where'll I meet you for lunch?
Well, I thought it'd be kind of nice if we looked up Jim Treadway first. His folks said he's working at the Westinghouse building. Supposing we all meet there.
Babs, why don't you bring Mr. Mack, your friend, along? We'd love to meet him.
Sure, fetch him along, Babs.
Well, all right, if he can get away. He's awfully busy right now, but I'll ask him. Goodbye.
Goodbye,
Bye-bye.
dear.
Yes, sir. It's just what this family needs. An artist. Now maybe we can get the house painted for nothing.